Hey Jill. Okay, so sorry this is like super informal. I don't even have anything written down, but I have a bunch of ideas in my head for you. So after this video, even if you want to do like we could even do like a Facebook call or anything, whatever you want to do, but I was just wanting to throw some different things into you because the stuff you're posting is awesome. Like, you have great content, you have great little graphics, you're asking the right questions and stuff. But I wanted to tell you, I mean, obviously, take what it's worth, because obviously I've only been doing this for like 2 months. But I will say I have tried to study as much as possibly can. I've watched so many videos, and I know you have too. I know you've been watching the videos. I know you want to do well, and so I want to help you be the best that you can be, and maybe tweak just a couple little things that I think, one, will help people see more of your posts, and then also help you add a little bit more value to people. Okay, so let's talk about some of the posts first. So I watched this one video a while back, and I knew nothing about any of this stuff before, but apparently we all know Facebook's like a freaking big brother, and they know everything we're trying to post, they know what we're trying to say and everything. So they created Facebook to be something that you are communicating with friends and you are connecting with friends, not to sell stuff. And when Facebook recognizes that we are selling stuff, they immediately will bump our posts down to where people can't see it. They're just like, nope, you're selling. That's not what this is intended for. We ain't gonna let nobody see anything you're posting. So some of the ways that they know you're trying to sell stuff is by words that we put in our posts. So if they see words like discounts, sales, if they see your link in the post, if they see they can see those words and they will flag them, and immediately that's why, like, when you post those things, sometimes you're like, why is nobody seeing this, or why am I only getting one like? It's because they're literally not letting anybody see it. So a couple of tips that I would try to do on your posts. One thing is for sure is to make sure that you are not posting your link in your actual in your actual post that you are putting out. As soon as they see that link, they're like, nope, not gonna let anybody see this. So what I do is make sure to put that post in your comments always. So don't even put in your thing. And I'm guilty of it too. I've got to get better at it too. But don't put in some of your posts, don't say I don't even know I probably wouldn't even put link in bio to shop. I would just probably put it in your comments section. So post your link in your comments and then say, hey, link in bio to shop. So try to make some of your posts as much as you can about just talking about the products, more so informing the people and stuff when it comes to those Palmafera posts, instead of saying, I'd love for you to, like I said, if you post a post and you see that Facebook's trying to add its little, you know how sometimes it'll pop up and say, if you would like to add a message to this so people can message you to sell, please let me know. If that happens, then you know that they flagged your post and they know that you're trying to sell something. So then what I would do is completely delete it and then try over to where they don't know you're trying to sell something. Okay? So that's one just small little tip. Okay, so another thing, so you're doing awesome. I love like your posts about like your running, your little daily routines. And so what I'm thinking is I want you to expand on those posts even more to add value. So last month I sold like I had a little over 4,000 in sales. And what I really think, for me, the biggest thing that allows me to do that is because people trust me, because I'm adding a lot of value to people's lives. Anytime that you can add value, people, one, they are going to start trusting you more. Sorry, this it's horrible. They're going to trust you more, and I know you know this. They're going to trust you more, and what happens a lot of times is I'll have someone reach out and say, hey, can you tell me what kind of curling iron you used? And I tell them, and then they're like, oh, by the way, can you send me some more info on your products? So that's happened to me a whole lot. People talk to me, I'm adding value in other areas to their lives, and then they trust me, and then they start asking about the other stuff. So some ways that with the posts you're already doing that you can add value. Now, this is definitely going to take a little extra time, but I really, really think this is going to pay off in the long run. So how to add some more value. So for example, with your running posts, instead of just posting that you're running and that you completed your runs, I want you to start posting more about, I want you to post more about stuff with running. So maybe do, I don't know if you stretch after your runs, but even if you don't, I would do, after you run, I would go on and do a live and post and do your stretches. And during your stretches, talk about why it's important to stretch, or talk about your run and how it went and how you've been doing with your runs and stuff. That would add value. People see you stretching, tell them what stretches you're doing, why you're doing those stretches. Another one is when you're posting those things, you could do a post on some, you're running right now. If you're running outside, post on maybe some tips and tricks for running in the winter months. I know I would love to see something like that. I suck at running outside, so maybe just some different gear that you found that's helpful, or some different, if you double up on your socks, I don't know. But anything that could add value in other ways. People like seeing what you're doing, but if you can show what you're doing plus give them value, they'll be drawn to that even more. With the essential oils, instead of just posting about your essential oils that say that you use them, do a little post about what oils that you like to use in the morning, why you like using them, what does the orange do? It's great for helping boost your energy. It smells good, all that stuff. Maybe doing a little post about that. I loved your Thrive Marketplace haul. I think that's a great way to add value. So any way that you can take the activities that you're doing in your daily life already to add value. Like this morning, I already had to do my hair, but I was like, I'm going to show people how I add volume to my hair. And it took no time. I already was going to do it anyways. So any little things that think of, okay, I'm doing this, but how can I turn this to be something that adds value to someone's life? Trying to think. I hope that makes sense. So anytime you're doing something, turn it into where people can learn from that. Trying to think of any other running ones. Maybe show, what you do before running. Maybe go on and do a live one day after or before you run and tell them, what days you're running, how much you're planning on running. Maybe ask them to join in on a run with you, or I don't know if that makes any sense, but like I said, think of little things, if people and really find the posts that people are interacting with more, and really try to elaborate on that. I know people loved me doing my hair curl tutorial, so I wanted to try to do more stuff like that. People like seeing those things. And so what helped me is I just wrote down a lot of things that I enjoy and like. So it seems like, the essential oils, the healthy living. So just, doing some recipes, go live making a recipe one night, or just post a video. I don't always go live. I sometimes will re-record it first. Anything, like I said, your biggest thing is when people begin to trust you and you add value, that's when they're really going to be drawn to you and look forward to your posts and stuff. Okay. There was another thing. So what I'm thinking maybe is before we do the party, I would say maybe let's go ahead and just kind of wait a week before you do the party, and just really start trying to make more posts that allow people to trust you before you're throwing the party back out at them. Okay, so let's really focus on anything that you can do. Maybe do a post telling them about your journey with skincare and how this has helped you, how it can help them. Like I said before, our main goal is to solve a problem. And the more specific sometimes you can get with helping solve a problem, the more people that you reach out to. Like the other night, I did a post, I can't remember what it was about, but it was just more specific. It was about my stuff that I'm dealing with. And I had a girl reach out because she's dealing with the same thing, and or doing one on like teenage acne. I had a girl buy because it was a specific post. So the more specific, sometimes, instead of just saying buy these products, they're amazing, get more specific of, hey, this product right here can help with cracked heels. It can help with fever blisters. If you suffer from sunburns, the blah, 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 this is the product you need. The more that specific you can get, the better. And you do that. But I've just noticed, for me, the more specific that I get with things, the better. So I say we wait a week, maybe even like a week and a half, and you just right now focus on pouring into people, giving them value. And it can be just from your day-to-day life. It doesn't have to be confusing. You don't have to sit there and think about things, but just with the things you are doing, how can you turn that into a lesson to help people? So I hope that helps. I really, like I said, I think your posts are great. I love seeing your stuff, but I think just those couple tweaks, and then just showing people, like for me, my goal is I do try to post at least once a day. It's either in my stories or it's an actual post about Pomifera, but I don't want to overload them on Pomifera. And sometimes I feel like I do ride that line of posting too much sometimes, but it is the holidays, so it's kind of hard not to. And obviously, I know you know this, the more they see your face with the products instead of the photos. I love the photos too, but you and I both know the more they see our face, the more that they want to buy from us. You know, they don't want to, it's not necessarily the products, but it's the whole package. So I hope that helped. Please, after you watch this, let me know if you do have questions. I feel like I'm leaving some stuff out that I was thinking of. But yeah, I was thinking maybe let's wait a week and a half. One of your posts maybe be about, your story with Pomifera. It doesn't even have to be salesy, it doesn't have to be like, join me on this journey, but just talk about your journey. People like to hear that. People like to hear why you're doing this. Tell people why you're doing this. Do a little video or a live on that. And then just kind of slowly build up, and then keep pouring into people, adding content. I love, I also love the other posts that you're getting people interactive on your page. And another thing that I have found really helpful is, before I make a post, whether it's on Instagram. Okay, I've got two more things. So when you make a post on Facebook or Instagram, especially if it's an actual post, right before I make that post, I try to interact on my page for at least 10 minutes. I will spend about 5 minutes on my stories interacting with people, whether it's oh, I love that picture, oh, I love your shirt, such a good idea, whatever it may be, and then commenting on people's Instagram. Because if we can comment and interact, so when Facebook sees us interacting with people, it's going to see that we are engaged, and it's going to help boost us in the algorithm. So more people, when we post that post, will see our post. And then also, staying, basically, once you post, staying active on your Instagram so people see you and see what you're doing, okay? Or commenting back to them, which I know you do. You do a great job with that. So that's kind of helped me, is making sure, okay, before I post an actual post, I need to kind of boost my algorithm a little by connecting with people on there a little bit right before, okay? And then obviously, there's better times, think about when most people are on Facebook. It's going to be a little later at night, usually around 8:30. Morning times are good as well, and then lunch times. That's typically your best times. I read another thing saying Thursday nights are a really good night to post as well. Like Thursday's like one of the best nights, and then it goes like Tuesday, and then like Friday afternoon is a horrible time. People are not going to be on Facebook as much. They're driving home. They're just got stuff to do. So don't put anything like super important on a Friday night. And then there was one other thing that I thought of, but now of course I freaking can't think of it. Dang it. It must have not have been super important. Okay, so the interaction before. If I think of it, I'll send you a voice text or something about it. But I hope that helps. Like I said, I really want, I want you to know that any type of question that you have, that's what I'm here for. And please pick my brain with anything, any type of thing. That's what I want you to be here. I want you to know that I'm available to you. I know Kristen's awesome at this too, so definitely pick her brain. But I really want to help see you be successful and grow, because I think you really enjoy this, and I see that you love it, and I want to pour into people and help people that want to do good with this. So like I said, let me know if you have questions. Let me know if this was helpful. You might be like, okay, this was stupid. I already know all this stuff. And if you do, that's okay. But let me know if I can elaborate on anything more or anything like that. So keep up the great work. I'm so proud of you. Like, you're doing awesome. Like, really, for real, it's a big deal that you got active your first month. I mean, that is a great. I'm so proud of you. You're just gonna keep building upon that. Something else that's really helped me this wasn't what I was going to talk about, but something that's helped me too is I try to spend same thing at least like 5 minutes a day interacting with people, and especially people that I think especially women that I think would like these products. So whether that's just a comment on their Facebook, because the more that you engage on your Facebook, the more your algorithm will boost, and so people will see your posts. Okay. I want to do a post on that eventually, like how to help boost your algorithm, but those couple tips I gave you hopefully can help. So if you have questions, let me know. I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you later, girl. See you, Jill.